Good evening, friends. We are live. Just about to go live. We're here at the Lancaster Motel. I'm going to offer you proof here in just a moment to substantiate my claim of being at the Lancaster Motel. I just need to get situated. Yeah. So, you get a better look at this sign. We are at the Lancaster Motel. Now, the NBR racing team is having a send-off party here tonight. I apologize for the mistake in the graphics. It's no longer the Bridge Street Garage racing team. It's now the NBR racing team, Nast Beatty Racing Team. And we're here at the Lancaster Motel. We're going to go inside. They are having a send-off party. The NBR racing team is going to be going to Eagle River, Wisconsin next week to do some racing and see how they can do out there. We're all going to wish them the best and have a really good time together. And if you're familiar with my podcasts and my videos and stuff, you are no stranger to hearing about the historic Lancaster Motel in downtown Lancaster, New Hampshire, right on the Route 5 corridor snowmobile trail. You can snowmobile right from your door. And they also have a package where you can trailer your sleds up here once, leave them here for the season, and just drive back and forth throughout the season. You've got a room here with all your gear and your sleds and everything, so you don't have to trailer up each and every time. That's not for everyone, but for the right person, it's a wonderful situation. You can also come up for weekends or weekdays or however you'd like to do it, but that's one of many options. We're right in the heart of snowmobile country, and we're also in a historic area. So here we are in the lobby of the Lancaster Motel.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. You guys know these guys, so. That's what you did.
And we have Paul Crane here. How you doing tonight, Paul?
Very good.
Good. Did you have doing well? Thank you. In fact, this is a prime opportunity if you want to talk up your snowmobile show that's coming up in February.
Yeah, February 4th, I have a show. Bring up, we're giving trophies away like we do every year, 7th year. And you don't pay entry fee or anything. Just come and enter one of the classes. You have to get one of the good trophies.
Yeah, it's one of the nicer shows in northern New England as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
That's it'll be February 4th for this year.
In Lancaster, New Hampshire on Main Street, right at Crane Snowmobile Museum. And you're the Crane and Crane Snowmobile Museum, right? Cool deal. Well, cool. Now, do you know about anything about these sleds that these guys are going to race? Are you able to talk that up at all, or do you?
No,
Sure. Sure. No worries. Sure. Sure.
they did a heck of a job.
Yes. Now, do I understand that Spencer is your grandson-in-law? Do I have that right? Yes. Wonderful. That's cool. So that makes you proud? That's wonderful. Well, cool.
You know, that's
Yes. Oh, Shane. Okay. I didn't see him there. Yeah. Shane Beatty. How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Been a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, so Bruce Borovar's over here. Yeah.
I might.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading down. I made an early stop.
You feel like talking things up at all on the like the Snowmobile Club or the Grand Prix or
We ain't
anything?
got no snow.
I know. It's
What are we
horrible.
gonna talk about?
Yeah.
If you come out and running around my property,
Yeah.
that's the only.
Paul's got snow.
Yeah.
He lives on the right side of town.
Oh, yes.
That's
Higher
all.
elevation.
On a mountain.
Yeah, on the right side of the mountain. Right side of
The right side of the mountain. Nice.
Didn't get as much as Carolyn, though. Well, look at that.
Stayed on that side, huh? Wow. Crazy.
You guys are gonna party. I gotta head south. I think I was gonna get a drink. Maybe
Yeah.
everybody else has.
Yeah, I think I'll wander in there, and that's where the party is.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Yeah.
whatever.
Happy New Year, Bruce. Nice to see you, man.
Have a safe ride back.
You too. Keep it under 100. 99.9. Take care, Bruce. So these are the sleds that they'll be racing. And the guys are in there. Everyone's bellying up to the watering trough, if you know what I mean. And they'll be coming back here in a few minutes, and we'll try to get the guys to talk up these sleds. But this sled right in front of us here, the blue one, is Lucas Nast's sled. And right behind it is Spencer Beatty's sled. And I could say a few comments about them, but I just understand superficially I have a superficial understanding of what these are. I want to get the guys to talk them up. They can talk it up a whole lot better than me. Get some footage going in the background. And but yeah, we're gonna wander over to the bar and see how things are going. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You here for the party?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I don't have a party in town very often.
That's right.
You?
Yes. Yeah. They want me to. I've got a podcast, so I'm going live with the podcast.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, by the way.
You too.
Here's where the action is. Yeah, we've got live music going on. So while these guys are getting their glasses filled, I'll tell you some stories, as much as I can here, about the Lancaster Motel. Back in the 60s and 70s, they had the Lancaster Grand Prix just up the road, some of the earliest and biggest racing in New England, or northern New England at least at the time. And the award ceremony for the Grand Prix every year would be right here in this room. The racers would race elbow to elbow every day on the track, and after they're finished racing, they'd come and drink elbow to elbow in that bar over there. And the award ceremony, where they'd hand out the trophies, was right here at this media bar. So get a look at that media bar, and get a look at this image. This image was taken right at that media bar, and that is none other than Gilles Villeneuve himself, right here in this very room, right against that wall, receiving his trophy. And plenty other big names were here. Bob Eastman was here many times. They stayed at this motel. All the big name racers who would come for racing at the Grand Prix back in the day would stay here at the Lancaster Motel. And as lore has it, as legend has it, many times they would take the snowmobiles, or at least the snowmobile engines, right into the rooms and work on them through the night so they could be ready for the next day of racing. Just tons and tons of history here in Lancaster, New Hampshire. Snowmobile City, USA is what many people call this, the snowmobile capital of the world. Why do they call it that? The reason they call it that is the first Ski-Doo snowmobiles were imported into the US right here in Lancaster. In fact, if it were light out, I'd take you outside, but right behind this building on the other side is the building where the first Ski-Doos were imported into the US. Now, the man we were talking to a few minutes ago, Paul Crane, he was the first American to ride a Ski-Doo snowmobile in the US or Canada. He also was involved with importing them here to the US, and he set up most of the first dealers in the US. He set up some of the first Ski-Doo dealerships in the US. He also is the founder of the first snowmobile club in America, which is here in Lancaster, New Hampshire. That guy we were talking to a few minutes ago, Shane Beatty, he is the president of the first snowmobile club in America, right here in Lancaster, New Hampshire. So if you are interested in snowmobile history, want to snowmobile on some of those legacy trails, many of those trails still exist. The Snowdrifters, I think it's the Snowdrifters. Let me take a look here. Yeah, the Snowdrifters Snowmobile Club can set you up. They let you know what are those legacy trails. I can make that happen for you. Now, if that weren't enough, Crane's Snowmobile Museum is walking distance from this motel. So there's just so much to offer here in Lancaster. at the Lancaster Motel if you're thinking about some Eastern trail riding. We're right on the trail, right on US Corridor Trail 5. You can snowmobile right out your door. You have Crane Snowmobile Museum just a walk down the street. It's by appointment only, so once you book your room here for snowmobile trail riding at the Lancaster Motel, your next call is to Crane's Snowmobile Museum to book a time to go in there to see the museum. There's over 100 sleds in there. It's a 50 by 100 foot room with, I think, over 100 sleds. And it's a wonderful thing. Here they come. Hey, nice to see you. How you been? Good. This is Lucas Nast, live and in color.
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you, man. Happy New Year.
You as well.
So we have Lucas Nast right here, and it was Tucker.
And then Sean.
Sean. Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. Now these guys are NBR.
Right.
These are the guys. Do you want to tell us what each of you do and talk up what we're looking
The
at?
mechanics and then the driver. They make them go, and I just sit there on it and drive her.
Nice.
We spent yesterday testing. We drove up to Maine about 4.5 hours. Gave everything kind of a shakedown and kind of getting ready to go. We leave Friday to head to Wisconsin. So
Yeah. Nice.
we're kind of just one last little shebang here.
Send off party.
That's right. Get everyone together and hang out, socialize.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like talking up how things went last year at Eagle River, or your experience out there?
Yeah. Last year we did really good. I think we left about Monday, got out there Tuesday or Wednesday. Spent a few days testing. We got a test track out there with some friends. So we were able to test out there, got things dialed in and some things changed, and we went on, qualified for the WC, and then once we qualified, we moved on to the quarterfinals and then semifinals down through, and then we actually did not make it in. We got into the LCQ, luckily, and we finished second in that, which put us on the back row for the World Championship. So that was good.
Yeah.
We finished seventh.
Seventh.
Seventh in the world last year. So
That's
that was,
amazing.
That was really good.
We felt like we had a lot of things that we could improve.
Yeah.
Nice. So there's still room to do better, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Sweet.
Always room for improvement.
Wonderful.
So we changed quite a bit this year, and pretty excited. So
Very
we can't
good.
wait. Kind of the boys, they've been working hard, and myself, and I think everything's good.
Nice.
We're excited.
Now,
How's
in
it
a,
going?
hi there. Now, in a typical day, if you guys want to talk up a little bit, in a typical day, what are you doing with the sleds, to the sleds? What's going on with you guys?
It can either be pretty laid back or we're up till 2 in the morning. You know?
Well,
Big break runs.
depends what needs to happen.
Oh yeah, like the other night we were up, we had to build air balls. Something just you gotta have them. So we stayed up. I went to bed around 2 o'clock the next morning. You know,
Wow.
but they came out. We got them working. So that's
It's everything from changing carbides to building air boxes, fabricating foot boxes and everything else. All the little nitty gritty stuff, rebuilding carburetors, clutches, figuring out ski setups, stuff like that. Changing studs, that's a huge thing. There's just so many of them.
Sure.
No, it's a lot, but we have a good team. Everyone knows what their jobs are, and Luke's pretty good at his job of driving it. So
Yeah. And as you're doing all of this, you're trying to prepare yourself for different kind of conditions that you might encounter out there. Condition A, condition B, condition C, that sort of thing.
typically we try to have a setup for kind of each condition. Note taking is huge. Taking notes of everything that's going on with the track condition, the weather, air density, everything that goes into that. Knowing what you did in different situations helps out in the long run.
Yeah. So what has and hasn't worked in the past.
Right.
Making notes on all that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sweet. Now, do you feel like talking these sleds up a little, or?
Yeah. So this is Spencer's sled. That's a 340 Supermod that we're going to run at Eagle River. Spencer's going to be first year running out there. Oh,
Here he comes, the man right here. Spencer Vietti. Nice to see you, man.
Well, let's hear about it.
Yeah, he was just starting to talk it up. You might as well take over since you.
It's a Brandon Jenks chassis. Was built in 2020. It's 340 Supermod.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you stand right next to it. That way, everyone can see the merchandise and the guy.
On the prize.
That's right. Here we go. Go ahead. You were saying, sorry.
It's got a Mike Wienert engine in it.
Yep.
It's got RPM pipes, and hopefully she goes good.
Yeah.
They did a pretty good contender last year, so I purchased it this spring. So
Nice.
I'm hoping it goes good.
Nice. Now talk to me a little bit about your experiences last year, how that went and what was good, what wasn't good, and what we're hoping to change this year.
Well, we changed quite a few things this year, hoping that it all works out for us in the end, and hopefully both of us can race this year.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting for.
Sure.
But yeah, no, it's been a good year so far. Got a lot of good memories this year, a lot of good stuff.
You also have your 500.
I also have my F500, and I bought a Champ chassis.
Yeah.
Working on building that.
Nice.
It's an old 2013 wall chassis. It's an older one. Just something to play around with and
Yeah.
have some fun and get into the IFSers too.
Yeah.
We got a million projects going on, Mike.
Yeah.
Never just one. We always got like two, and then Spencer finds another one, and then we got three. And then
Gotta diversify,
I
right?
Find another one, then we got four. And then
Good.
we'll sell one or two.
Sure.
And then buy another one.
Gotta be diversified.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, we're really excited.
This year's gonna be fun.
We leave a week from today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next Friday.
The adventure begins.
Yeah, we
It's
go out.
again for 11 days.
Wow.
We're planning to test for 2 days out in Clintonville. We got friends out there and test track, so super excited to go out there and get some more seat time. And then time trials are on Thursday this year. Last year we were out there Friday night. Thunder went till midnight, 1 o'clock. So they changed that back to Thursday. So
Try to make it more friendly for the riders and the crews. That way they don't have to go to bed at 1, wake back up at 7 in the morning.
Yeah. Morning comes around fast when you do that, huh?
last year we were racing Friday night. It was probably got done racing at midnight, 1 o'clock, and then we still went through the entire sled, on bolt change, bunch of stuff, and stud check, and it was a late night.
These two here need some credit.
Yeah.
Me and Lucas wouldn't do this without them.
No,
Sure.
no.
Stud
Getting
check,
up close.
carbide check,
Right.
nut and bolt check, just, it's constant, always something.
And it's not just the winter months either. It's year round. I mean,
Year round.
Summertime, these guys are stopping what they're doing and coming to help us. Half the time we're not even there, and they're there working on stuff. So
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, no.
That's dedication right
Yeah,
there.
it's a team. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do it. So
That's amazing.
we had fun doing it. Like I said, we've already got more memories this year than we've had in the past, and had a lot of fun.
Meet a lot of nice people, meet a lot of not so nice people.
Yeah.
But, you know, it all works out.
That's life, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, the paint jobs are definitely Nast Auto Body.
oh, yes, because he's got a body shop, right? Bill Nast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to do a shameless plug for his shop?
Yeah. No, he definitely puts a lot of time into painting.
And a lot. It's gotta be perfect.
Oh,
It ain't leaving the shop unless it's perfect.
Wow. He's a
Yeah.
We
perfectionist.
know it's gonna get a scratch on it before we even get back to the shop.
race sled, but
Yeah, we get them down there and we wet sand and then we dry, we wet sand and we buff and we wet sand.
And then he comes back and says, not good, now keep going.
Wow.
And then you keep going.
Yeah, no, but they look good.
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
good.
They look amazing.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be possible to do this without our sponsors this year. We've got a great group of people that stood behind us and are supporting us, and it's really awesome that even, Ruby's down here letting us have this nice party down here for us. So they're behind us this year, so we're very thankful for them.
If you
And-
want,
it's a very
Mike,
long
you can
list.
You can zoom in there.
Why don't you read them off, Pat?
Going behind?
There's
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Yeah, this year we've
Berlin
got,
City Auto Group, Beatty Enterprises.
Yes.
See, of course, I got the camera in front.
Yep, BEI Enterprise, Berlin City Auto Group, TMS Diesel, Doolin Fuel Co., WM Turner Excavation, Bear Small Engine Repairs, Cameron Seal Coating, Capital Well, Crane Snowmobile Museum, Hammer Down Construction, Hammer Down Adventure Park, EKC Transportation, Better Day Donuts, Swollen Sun Landscaping, the Lancaster Motel, the Compass Rose, Schofield Septic Service, Rotobeck, Signs by Scott, Dodge Construction, Norris Davis Electric, and KK Transportation.
That's amazing. That's a lot of support.
Yeah, we got a lot this year.
We're very happy.
Very
Yeah.
thankful. Wouldn't be possible without them. They help us where we need it the most sometimes. So
Yeah, for sure.
they get us out there. And
The old saying, it takes money to win.
that's it.
Yeah.
An old wise man once told us, you're only gonna go as fast as the wallet is deep.
Yeah, that's true.
So good thing for them, we have deep wallets.
Yes. That's amazing.
No, we have fun and good thing for them guys. Can't thank them enough. Really, so.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to ask you, are there other races you're doing this year too, aside from Eagle River? Or-
Yeah, so we start the season off at Eagle River.
Boonville, yeah.
Yep, that's in New York. That's a weekend event. We'll leave that out there. We'll get there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Then we go from there to Eganville,
Eganville.
Ontario.
Yeah.
Yep, so we'll go to Canada, and that's another weekend event. So that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then this year, Valcourt's
Valcourt.
running Supermod
Yes.
in Quebec.
Yep.
So
We're excited to go up there.
yeah,
That'll be a fun
that's
track.
gonna be a good one.
Nice.
Canoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Then
Yeah.
hopefully a bowl bus.
That'll show them what, huh?
But then we get Fort Henry, New York.
Yeah.
We'll go there, and then we're talking about going back to Michigan to
Yep.
the
Roberta.
Paverta race.
Yep. Myra. It's a Myra series.
It's a Myra series. Yep.
Nice.
So we'll do some of them, and then hopefully we'll be able to support our local racers, races around here as well. So we'll be able to go to Unity, Maine, and really it's probably only
Fort Henry, I mean.
Fort Henry and
NNF.
yeah, the Fort Henry's New York series there. Then hopefully we
Yeah,
can
the
go to those.
NNYSVR series.
Yep.
We try to support them.
Yeah.
They put on a good show.
So yeah, no, we're gonna try to do as much racing as we can this year.
Good deal.
Get as much test time in. We went up to Maine, like I said there yesterday, and it was green grass everywhere, and the ice was a little bit on the sketchy side.
Yeah.
We were able to get out there and get some laps in, so that was good.
That was productive for you.
Yeah, give everything a shakedown and make sure we're all go for Friday.
Wonderful. Now, we haven't topped up this sled yet. Is there anything on this?
Yeah,
This
so
is
that's-
Lucas's sled.
That's the same sled that we had last year.
Yeah.
We've got two of them that phones.
Yeah.
This one was built brand new last year. We didn't run this one too much. But we really changed quite a bit on this one this year. We kind of, so we, the Gents chassis and got some new power plants this year, so we're excited about those. And we've got another sled that's identical for this one. That's back at the garage that we tested yesterday. So
Nice.
we're hoping to bring two out there and hopefully maybe have another driver for one of them. But if not, then we will get this will be a backup.
Nice.
So,
Now, are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is there neon light coming from under there?
there's under the-
I like it.
Disco
Yeah.
switches.
Disco. Nice.
Right,
Very cool.
Gotta catch the eye somehow.
that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, would that be on while you're racing, or is that
Oh,
just for
yeah.
here?
Yeah,
Nice.
we watched last year's at Eagle River, that,
Yeah,
it's
under the
on.
lights.
Friday Night Thunder, it was on.
Nice. That's cool.
Really cool. So-
There's no mistaking you for anyone else when you get the lights
No,
on.
you can pick it out pretty good.
Yeah, very easy to follow.
That's
There's only
cool.
a few of us out there that have them too. I think there's one other guy that had it last year.
That's cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, we got a nice banner going on here.
Yeah, we got Klein, we got Polaris, we got Woody's and BP Racing Fuel.
on top of our sponsors.
On top of our
local
sponsorship.
sponsors.
Nice.
Woody's has good traction.
Yeah.
Action products. Getting us fresh to the core.
You want to talk that up as far as your experiences with Woody's and using their products, or?
We've always had really good luck with Woody's. I mean, that's all we really ran too. So we,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we buy the slim eliminators, competition studs.
Yeah.
T-nuts, backers, we buy the backers,
balls,
the wall flat backers.
good service, good quality. We,
Go through a lot of them.
go through
Yeah.
a lot of them there.
Yeah, we sharpen them,
Sharpen
we
them,
we
change
put them back in, we miss them, they go flying, but no, Woody's has always been good.
Good.
That's good too.
Good
They've
quality
been
product.
So for
Always
someone who's
behind.
considering traction products, either for trail or for race,
Yeah.
you would recommend them?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
That's-
and then definitely, they've been good to us over the years.
Yep.
Definitely, Eastern Eastern VP and Elliott Main's been very good to us. That's where we get our fuel from.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
can't thank Steve over there enough.
Good.
So, it's been good to us.
Same with the climb gear,
Yeah.
top notch quality, warm. You're never gonna be cold when it's too warm.
When
it's 30
below, you need that.
Last year
Yeah.
it was 30 degrees and I actually had my race suit. I didn't even wear it. I wore my climb gear that I got for just around the pits and stuff. It was so cold and that stuff kept me so warm. -30, the wind was blowing.
Oh, it's.
So, no, climb gear, top notch quality, super warm, good stuff.
Nice. And durable in a racing situation.
Yep, wicked strong.
Takes the rough and tumble and all that.
Right.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Yeah, no, very good. Very good stuff.
Yeah. There was anything we haven't covered? Anything anybody wants to talk about that we haven't?
Our sponsors was a big thing.
Yeah, that was a
Without
That was a
them,
good
we
thing
wouldn't-
this year. Me and Lucas definitely did not think we were gonna get the amount of sponsors that we did. But we were very grateful that everybody was very willing to
help us.
be a part of it.
Yeah, that is a serious list. That shows some serious
Still got
support from
room
the
to
community.
grow, Mike. Yeah.
True,
it's
yeah.
still plenty of room to grow.
Definitely. So if anyone is watching this,
That's right. These two walking in right here, they're some of our sponsors right here.
Right here.
here we go.
We got our TMS
We got-
Diesel and Berlin City coming in.
Nice.
So,
In fact, I got a DVD for you.
oh, there you go.
There you go. That's what we're doing here tonight. I got for you guys too, but once we pause, I'll play Santa with the DVDs.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your sponsorship.
Yeah, we were just talking about sponsors and thanking our sponsors for the season. Wouldn't be possible without you guys, so.
Well, it's never enough, but a little bit helps.
It does. It all adds up.
This is a great opportunity for a shameless plug if you want to talk it out. Do you want to talk up the business?
Best salesman right here in the Northeast.
Oh, we got-
There's another one.
We're getting another one of these
More
sponsors just
sponsors.
walking through the door.
Right there, the man in the black, that's Joe Dragon of Capital One.
Hey, Joe.
How we
How you
doing?
doing? Nice to meet you. Let me give you a DVD.
Oh, you got a DVD?
There we go.
What am I, like the 100th? No, you're the second.
But the timing couldn't be more perfect because if you'd like to do a shameless plug for your business, the camera's right on you if you want to talk it up. No? Okay. Okay.
No. Just call anyway.
Email preferably. Phone systems are down.
Yeah, same. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is a serious list of sponsors. That's the show of support. That's not something you can fake, to get that kind of support.
No, we've had very good luck this year. That's draft. Yeah.
Figured that was
That's right.
Just get one of those bullet hole stickers. and put
That's
it on there.
right. Just some battle wounds. Nothing serious. So. Cool.
These are the ones you're playing with the other night?
Yep. Some of our testing.
Damn fools out there on that ice.
Oh, can't go that fast with plastic on your track.
Oh, no, you think those out?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else we can think of that's in the bar maybe that you might want to bring out for a comment or?
Why don't you go take a walk through the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just, I'm-
no video through the bar.
Yeah, I did earlier, but of course I'm competing with the music as far as trying to get comments, but I mean, I get some,
It's good advertising.
it is, yeah.
No, it was good.
Yeah, totally.
No, I wouldn't. I don't have.
There we go.
Maybe it's four.
I should wear the KC and.
That's right. There you go. No, I think we're good.
Cool deal.
Yeah,
We're good, yeah. Thank you so much, guys, and best of luck out there. Go out there and kick some butt. And if you have a minute here or there, if you're able to get some footage, I'd love to put it on the podcast. Wonderful. Cool deal. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up then, but yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Somebody come fight for that.